What's going on, everybody? I go by the name of Kari, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. I got a big surprise in the mail recently, and when I say a big surprise, I mean a really big surprise in the mail from the good people over at Vans and Joe Fresh Goods. Now, you can already tell that the Joe Fresh Goods tape here actually already kind of gives you a little bit of an inkling as to what we're talking about today. But I want to give a big shout out to Joe and the Vans for sending this over to me. This is absolutely insane. This is going to be a fun one today because we got some dope stuff to talk about. Now, if you're not familiar with what Joe Fresh Goods has going on with Vans right now, the inside of this box actually will tell you that. So when we actually flip the lid here on the box, you can see there's this pink checkerboard print here. But on the inside of the flap, this will actually give you a little information, if I can back up a little bit, about this collection and about what it is that we're talking about today. Today, we are talking about Chocolate Valley Resort. What in the world is Chocolate Valley Resort? Why does it matter? Why should I care about it? Well, theoretically, it doesn't exist. Theoretically, you shouldn't care about it, except when it comes to this collaboration and this collection. Chocolate Valley Resort is something that I think is gonna go down as some of the best storytelling of 2023, hands down. We did the Reimagine White Cement 3 video, and I said this might be sneaker of the year for 2023. I know that was a bit of a stretch because we tend not to do SOTY conversations this early in the year. I don't want to say that this collection is some of the best storytelling of the year, but doggone it, it's gonna be tough to top this storytelling here. So before we really get into it, or maybe as we get into it, I wanna show you guys the first piece of what I was sent, which is this big, huge Joe Fresh Goods, capital letter J, tote bag. Now, again, this collaboration is with Joe Fresh Goods and the good people at Vans. If you guys are not familiar with who Joe Fresh Goods is, he is a multi-hyphenate creative. He's a creative director with New Balance. He's come out with some of the most thought-provoking and intriguing and hyped up product that we've seen in quite some time. Pretty much, he's on a Michael Jordan run right now in terms of rings when it comes to top 10 lists for sneaker of the year. It seems like every time Joe drops product, that product winds up on everybody's top 10 list every single year. His New Balances are incredible. All the other brands that he's worked with, incredible collections. He actually just did another Vans collaboration a little while ago, and this is a follow-up to that first collaboration. And this one here, I'm really super duper excited to look at. So we're gonna get into, like I said, a little bit of what Chocolate Valley Resort is as we're looking at what's inside of the bag here. But again, first things first, big old bag. We gotta open this thing up and look at what we got inside of here because, man, wow, there's a lot going on in here. There's a lot, like, y'all see in there? There's a lot going on in here. So I'm just gonna put this to the side and we're just gonna start taking stuff out of this bag. The first thing here, starting actually with a card here. You can see the card there, that's a Joe Fresh Goods and Vans collaboration card there. On the other side, it just says enjoy from Joe. So Joe, thank you very much. I think we will enjoy. Now, on top of that, you actually have a Chocolate Valley Resort. Okay, this is a lookbook. So this is a lookbook here that actually kind of tells the story of Chocolate Valley Resort and kind of what we're talking about today. So beautiful photography actually on this campaign. There's more kind of on the flip side of that. So while we're looking at these pictures, let me just talk a little bit about Chocolate Valley Resort as a whole, right? So Chocolate Valley Resort, as I mentioned, is a fictional resort that actually takes place during a time of Jim Crow. So today we're actually telling a very black story. We're talking a ma manière levels of blackness today. This is one of the blackest stories that I've seen in quite some time, and I love a good black story when it comes to sneakers and streetwear. If you're not totally familiar with what I mean by Jim Crow, basically I'm talking about the point in time where laws were passed that actually made it legal to actually segregate different areas, different businesses, different places in the country. And these laws were sweeping across the nation. Every state was adopting Jim Crow laws, making it legal to racially segregate everything from bathrooms to restaurants. Well, naturally during this time, this also came during a time of elevated, very blatant and very in-your-face racism towards African Americans in this country. And as such, it made it very difficult for African Americans to just live a normal life in this country because everywhere we were going, we were constantly faced with scrutiny, violence, police brutality, arrests, things of that nature, just for trying to live a normal life and do normal things like sitting down and eating in a restaurant. Well, as a result of this going on, there were different places around the country that actually did care about the plight of African Americans and wanted to do something to make the Black experience in this country a little better, a little more safer, especially for those of us that still love things like nature or going to places that were kind of secluded in kind of a way, like a resort, places that we could vacation, but safe places that we could go to and travel to, that we didn't have to worry about all of the problems and the violence that was going on around the country. So a couple of things were going on during this time. One thing that may be a little more popular than others is what was known as the Green Book for traveling motorists. So the Green Book was literally a book with a green cover on it that was constantly updated, that actually pinpointed safe places that were safe for African Americans to go from coast to coast. They had addresses and names of places and sometimes even telephone numbers that you could contact these places, everything from hotels to restaurants to tourist attractions, that you didn't really have to worry about the racial scrutiny and brutality that you were facing outside of these places. Now, this extended, of course, into vacation spots because there were a lot of African Americans that were still pretty prominent and actually pretty middle class. And it's really interesting. You know, when you look at the history books and you look at what African Americans were kind of going through back in this day, it always makes it seem like African Americans were like dirt poor and we had like no money, but there were African Americans that were actually doing quite well for themselves. Doctors, this was the time of Madam C.J. Walker, the first Black self-made millionaire in hair care. I mean, Black people were doing pretty well back in these days, but that money really didn't matter when it came to traveling places that we weren't supposed to be. Well, as such, there were some people, sometimes Caucasian, sometimes African American, that were buying land and creating vacation spots that, similar to what was in the Green Book, were safe places for African Americans to go during these times. There were a lot of prominent musical artists and people like that, authors like James Baldwin and artists and actors and actresses. And these types of people, they like to go places that were kind of getting away from it all, but they also wanted to go places that were very safe as well, and that honestly were very Black and were very positive in being Black as well. And so Chocolate Valley Resort is a fictional interpretation of one of those kinds of places that were safe spaces for African Americans. And so that's what this whole collection and this capsule is all about. It's wintertime at Chocolate Valley Resort, and Joe Freshgoods has given us some clothing and some pieces that will outfit us for wintertime at Chocolate Valley Resort. Let's get into it. So now that we have the backstory on Chocolate Valley Resort, we can get into this bag a little bit more. Now, I'm just gonna grab stuff out of this bag because there's so much stuff in here. So it looks like the first thing that we have here, let me put this down, is this t-shirt. So there's a premium t-shirt. Packaging is incredible. Chocolate Valley Resort on the back of the packaging. On the front of the packaging, this is actually made to look like the covers of the Green Book here. Really, really dope. It looks like a ski resort. As you can see, the person has their skis and everything like that. But it's a premium tee. Let's take a look at it, see what the t-shirt is looking like. So this, I believe, is just the, yeah, this is the plain. So this is kind of a plain cream colored, sail colored t-shirt here. Very, very nicely done. There's a little tag on the bottom there. The little tag says JFG in Vans, but really, really dope t-shirt here. Very nice quality t-shirt as well. So really nice, what do the fashion people call it? A layering piece? This is a really good layering piece. Back to the bag here. So what else do we have in the bag here? We've got a mat, oh, okay. So I never really know how to say this. Do you call this a balaclava? Baklava? Baklava is a dessert. That's a dessert. I don't know what it is, but it's basically a mask. It's a face mask here that actually doubles. It doubles as a regular beanie. So you can flip up the bottom here of the hat and it has JFG and Vans. Very, very dope. Or you can wear this thing as a regular, you know what? Let's see what it looks like on. Let's check this out here. Now listen, this isn't one of those styling, look at my outfit videos, but you know, I'm not really that type of person, but the mask is cool. I'm not mad at the mask. The mask is on wrong. There we go. I'm not mad at the mask here. It looks good. I'm not mad at this. This is nice. I look a little like Pooh Shiesty, but this is nice though. So very, very dope mask here. I like that a lot. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that, we're gonna put that right there. We're gonna put that back there. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, okay. All right, this right here, this is special. Let me put the bag down for this once again. This is special. All right, this right here is the mohair cardigan sweater. This right here is kind of the crown jewel piece of this collection. I think this was a lot of people's favorite piece in this collection here. There's a pink. If you guys know Joe Fresh Goods, he loves his pinks. He loves his pinks. So there's a pink and brown sweater, almost giving me chocolate strawberry. You see the berry in the middle there, with Chocolate Valley on the back of the sweater here. Now the whole thing about it, the strawberry, if you're wondering what that is, a lot of people say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. And actually on one of the t-shirts from the collection, it says the sweeter the juice on that t-shirt as well. So you got the strawberry here with kind of the Chocolate Valley, kind of a chocolate strawberry theme. But I'm trying to tell y'all, this sweater, this cardigan, this sweater's soft. Like, it's like really soft. Like, I don't know if y'all can understand like how soft this sweater is, but this sweater is ridiculously soft. Like, this is nice. So for $200, I understand it's a little pricey for a lot of people, but I'm not gonna front. You're gonna get your money's worth out of this. This sweater is nice. Let me put the sweater right here. Getting back to the bag here. Let's see what else we got in here. This is a lot. Joe, thank you. Wow. Okay, here we go. So this is the puffer coat. So this is a puffer coat. Yeah, this is a whole puffer coat here. This is insane. This is an entire puffer here. Really, really fly details. Chocolate Valley Resort on the sleeve. If you guys can see that right there. Chocolate Valley Resort on the sleeve, very fly. JFG on the zipper, very nice. You zip the puffer. This is a very, very warm, actually. Really nice. Really, really nice details here. Wow, this is a really nice coat. You got the same little JFG and Vans tag on the bottom of the coat there, but cream colored puffer coat. Really nice. Really, really nice. Yo, listen, this is like, these are one of these packages, you don't, like when we get these PR packages, these seating packages for media, they don't normally come with this much stuff in them. There's a lot of stuff in this package. There's a lot of stuff going on. So the puffer coat, really, really amazing. Wow, okay, so let's put the puffer coat down here, really fly. It wouldn't be a Vans collection if we didn't have some Vans shoes, some Vans sneakers with it. So this is really, really dope here. Let's take a little look at the packaging first of all. The box here says, for vacation without aggravation. Very, very dope here. So like I talked about, no aggravation when you're on vacation. There's a drawer style box here, so that's fly. Vans, these are the skate highs, I believe. Skate High reissue platform VLT LX. So the luxury skate highs here. So that's what you guys are looking at right here. Let's take a little closer look at the skate highs from the Joe Fresh Goods Chocolate Valley Resort collection. So as you can see, you got the skate high here. Now it's a platinum look, but I actually dig the platinum look because this is supposed to be for winterized type of vibes here. So this is really, really dope. I like this in this pink color as well. You guys can see that's actually quilted, like almost a quilted canvas right here as well. So very, very nice with insulation. Really, really comfortable here as well, but looks like a skate high. Of course, everything else looks just like a skate high, but you're gonna get that really nice protection here with this kind of soft, kind of insulated fit with the skate high here as well. Let's get into some of these other things here. Okay, so extra laces with the skate high as well. You're gonna get the pink laces and the green laces with the skate high. So really dope lace choice here. This is really dope here. Now this came off, but this is really fly here. So let's take a look at this here. This right here is a room key that actually at resorts, if you've ever been to a resort before, the key actually kind of looks like this. This is kind of the keychain that the key for your room at the resort comes on. But this, of course, is Chocolate Valley Resort, Joe Fresh Goods. And then on the back of the key here, it says JFG and Vans. Details on top of details on top of details for these. The shoes are really, really fly. Very, very well done. Really, really nice packaging here. This is really fly. Let's see what else we got in this package. This is nuts. Oh, wow. So we even got the pants as well. So even got the pants here. Really nice pants here. So what these are the cargo oversized fit pants for Joe Fresh Goods Chocolate Valley Resort collection with Vans here. If I can show you guys that material, this material, very, very, very durable material here. This is gonna be really warm. Really, really nice material here. It's giving Dickies almost, but make it way more stylish, you know what I mean? So really, really nice pants here. Looks like they fit really, really well. They're gonna fit really well. It's interesting, instead of a belt here, you actually have kind of this clip here that you can use to loosen or tighten the pants with an elastic drawstring here. So these actually kind of bend out a bit. It's a little bit more elastic, but really nice pants here. Really nice Chocolate Valley Resort patch here, kind of this rubberized patch on the left leg as well. Lots of room in the pockets, really, really nice. The pants even cinch at the bottom. You can see kind of the cinch there. The pants actually cinch at the bottom as well. Incredible pants here. So we got a fit. We got a fit. This is a whole fit right here. This is really fly. This is really, really dope. There's nothing else in the bag, but just give you guys an idea of how big this bag is. This bag is huge, so it could be used as a tote bag as well. Incredible collection. Wow. So there's that. There is the Chocolate Valley Resort by Vans, Joe Fresh Goods. Vans collection, actually Vans Vault collection. Once again, a huge thank you to Joe for sending over this collection with Vans. This is actually incredible. This might be one of the best packages and one of the biggest packages I think I've ever gotten before, but really, really nice pieces here. Outside of the pieces, like I said, I love the story. I love the story that this collection tells about times that were very difficult for Black Americans in a way that we were still trying to establish a nice life for ourselves and for our families, and places like Chocolate Valley Resort provided that. Now, in real life, there are other places like Idlewild, if you guys are familiar with that were real places that really served as kind of these resorts for Black Americans. But again, Joe just continues to knock all of his collections out of the park, and this is no exception. So Vans, Joe, thank you for this incredible collection. This is absolutely phenomenal. I don't really even know what else to say. Sound out down below in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are about the new collection, Chocolate Valley Resort, Joe Fresh Goods, and Vans. Tell me what you think about the story as well. Is the story one that's really good storytelling, or is it something that you're like, I could probably take a pass on? Really interested to hear you guys' thoughts about the collection. Did you pick up any pieces? The collection just dropped recently. So again, let me know your thoughts about it. Let me know if you picked up any of the pieces. Really, really dope as well. I'll throw up a couple of looks that I did in these as well. Spoiler alert, I did actually kind of look at this beforehand, tried the stuff on, make sure it fit. It does fit. It looks fly. It's super fresh. So thank you again. I keep saying thank you, so let me just end this here. I appreciate it. Thank you all for rocking with me again. Of course, while you guys are down in the comments sounding off on this one, be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything else that's happening or coming to the channel, because I got a lot more heat, and I mean a lot more heat on the way. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish, taking a look at all of this stuff with me today, dialoguing with me a little bit. I go by the name of Kari. This is the entire Joe Fresh Goods and Vans Chocolate Valley Resort collection. And until next time, I'm out.